Alright, so hold on, give me 1 second. Oh yeah, I'm on here. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick rundown. Make sure my audio close enough. I'm gonna actually do like a quick rundown and like show people how to really get started in Dynasty mode. So I'm gonna go to one. So I'm gonna go to my league. I'm gonna show motherfuckers how to really get it, really get decent. Because there's a whole lot of like head-to-head players that don't know what the hell they doing in dynasties and stuff, and they want to get into running in leagues and stuff, but they really not. They don't know. There's a big difference between head-to-head and like playing dynasty. Like dynasty is kind of like if you a game head, bro, like you a real gamer, and you know what I'm saying, know what a RPG is. It's basically like you running, like you building up a weak character into a strong character. Like it's like using skill trees. This is similar to that. It's like you can start off with a terrible team and turn it into a powerhouse. You can have a powerhouse and you mismanage it, and it, you know what I'm saying, you can become a terrible team or an alright team. So I'm gonna just, alright, so for my league, this the settings, right? This is what a lot of leagues, like, this the settings a lot of leagues use. Heisman's the hardest difficulty. Coach firing, keep things realistic. I put Coach XP setting on the fastest because without it, like, your coach, like, you will never reach level 100. Like, you wanna have a finished coaching build, bro. Like, some leagues, if they don't put it on the fastest, you will never finish up your coaching build. You want to finish up. You want to have a finished coaching build. Like, shit, if you run 15 years on your league, 15 seasons, bro, you should be able to have a finished coaching build within 15 seasons. Because most leagues don't even last that long. Most leagues, bro, they gonna last maybe like, even in successful leagues, they running like maybe like 5, 6 seasons. If you get to 10 seasons, you got a really good bunch. If you get longer than 10, your commissioner, your league owner is like the GOAT. You should always participate in whatever league he in. But in order to even get, like, if you want to build up your, you know what I'm saying, your coach, if you want to get to even close to having a finished coaching build, you need it at the fastest. Of course, I'm gonna keep the play edit permission at commission only, so that we ain't got a lot of cheating. Injury zone, manual progression, XP penalties at 25. I kept the pre-order bonuses on. You know what I'm saying? I started this league like the same month that the game started. I think it's like the very next week, as a matter of fact, I started this league. And we finna be in like week 5. This is a 48-hour assembly. We finna be in week 5. Play cooldown off, play limit off. You know what I'm saying? I got it to where like I don't really restrict players. You do what you want. Drop your nuts and beat it. Play quarter length 5 minutes. Accelerate clock off. Wear and tear on. These are my other settings. Max transfers per team. The most players a user will lose in the portal is 12. At least in my league. Kept this at default. I think it started off. Yeah, it started off at 55 for default. Um, Auto recruitment off. You recruit your own players. Auto progress. I kept that on during the season. I'm gonna turn it off in the off season. So we finna hit the off season pretty soon. I'm gonna turn it off. As a matter of fact, and you do this for yourself. Like, this part right here is not the commissioner. each team can turn this on and off like whenever the fuck they want. Like this setting right here, you can turn this on and off. My team already eliminated from the playoffs. I had the Florida Gators. We was ranked at number 8. We lost in I think the third round of the playoffs. No, second round of the playoffs. I'm turning this off now because now I don't really need it to. So I'm gonna explain this part right here, right? I do manual progression. You don't have to do manual progression if you don't want to, bro. But I do manual progression. Reason being is because in the user league, bro, like users play a certain way, and I want to be able to stop glitchy bullshit from users. Like some users they gonna play realistic, some users they wanna play weird and shit. And that's cool. I ain't gonna complain. I'm just build my team up a certain way and I'm gonna beat your ass for playing like a fucking weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like you got guys that want to run verts all day. All right, cool. Well, it doesn't really scare me. All my corners got maxed out speed, so like shit like that don't really scare me. It scare a lot of head-to-head players. They don't like that, but that's why I'm making this video to help y'all out. But during the season, you can have this on so that you can get more XP. You get more XP during the season. For some reason, if you turn this off year round, then like the game glitches in it and your players barely get any XP, if any. So during the season, I turn this on. During the off season, I turn this off for the players. You know what I'm saying? For the coach, turn this off because I don't need the computer to do shit for my coach. I'm gonna do my own coach build. You know what I'm saying? And it works for the coaches. It worked perfectly, but for the players, you turn this on. If you turn this off throughout the season, you don't get no XP for real for your players. Turn this off during the when your team is eliminated. Turn this off like when your off season starts. I'm gonna show y'all when to turn it back on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, during the season you want to turn that on, you get way more XP and stuff. And then after every single game, what I do, I go throughout my roster and I upgrade my players or my abilities and stuff like that. Alright, so you know what I'm saying? When I say I upgrade my players' abilities and stuff, all I do, bro, I go. You see that right upper hand corner? You know what I'm saying? When you see Tristan Norman, you see his name. You go right up above that where it says overall. Below that gold sign, that's like what they attribute upgrade points at, right? I press. So say right, I add fucking. So say I press triangle right here, right? If I had the points, I can upgrade his hands. If I had the points, I can upgrade his route running. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, and you can make it to however you want. If you notice so how I build my teams, bro. I do multiple things, right? So for wide receivers, the first 2 years of a wide receiver on my team, he probably not playing. If he is playing, it's barely. You know what I'm saying? First thing I'm trying to do, honestly, I'm trying to build up. He's a 5-star. He's really good. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I'm trying to do a lot of times, I spend most of my attribute points in the in speed. You know, so I try to get my guy's speed up, get him as fast as I could. You know what I'm saying? You got him. Like if you notice my receivers, a lot of the speeds is maxed out. Like they as fast as they can get. You know what I'm saying? I think his is too. You know what I'm saying? Like my receivers are pretty fast. I'm getting them as fast. Like this right here is pretty slow. Well, nah. My receivers low key this year not even fast. Cause in dynasties, bro, in dynasties, a receiver low key ain't fast if his speed ain't at 97 and up. A receiver or a DB speed is not fast if his speed is not 97 and up. Needs your speed and excel at 97 and up. He's decently speed. He's decently fast only because he got takeoff. So with takeoff, only reason I still got him, I view him as a fast guy. You know, his speed's at 96. His acceleration is at 98. And he got takeoff. Quick release off the line when not pressed. This is glitchy. It's something that people exploit. So, you know what I'm saying? Send him on a go route. If somebody don't press him, say if it's a DB guarding him, because as a matter of fact, I play him a lot of times in the slot. A lot of times. So say I got him in the slot. They playing man. Say they playing man across the board or whatever, and I send him on a go route. If the nickel is not pressing him, you know what I'm saying? He's out of there. Give me 2.5 seconds. I'm throwing it. I'm throwing it deep. You know what I'm saying? And he's with purple takeoff. If he's even, he's leaving. That's all I'm gonna say. So, and the DB speed can be at 96 as well. The DB speed can be at 97, probably not even 98. We still leaving them. We don't care. So that's how I build. Then after that, after I get my DB on my wide receivers and DB speed up, then that's when I try to, you know what I'm saying? I go based off of the abilities. That's how I build my guys. You can do that. How you build your guys up is based off of your system. I got a certain scheme. I got a custom offensive playbook. You know what I'm saying? And a certain way that I play. That is how I build up my guys is based off of how I play and my specific scheme. I run a certain scheme on offense and defense. I got a custom playbook on offense and a stock playbook on defense. Because on defense, my scheme is really simple. I really don't need to do like the extra. It's real simple on defense, but it works. And I cause a lot of havoc. And on offense, like all I need is speed. You know what I'm saying? So that if I do, say if I'm going against a team, say if I'm trying to run a play, and you know what I'm saying, I see a certain type of defense, I recognize a certain defense, or they lined up a certain way, I can audible. You know what I'm saying? Now, say if I'm like I do a lot of audibles, honestly. Say if I'm running, say if I'm running, say if I got a running play, right, and I'm going against a guy, and he pressed me, and I know my receiver got something like, let me see, like somebody him. Nah, he's not the one. He's not the one. Like, so say fans, right? Somebody like him. He's a 5-star. He probably gonna get really, really fast. He probably gonna be a 98 speed guy or something like that. Nah, that's not the guy I want. That's not the guy I want. I'm gonna use him. He got press pro. So say if he was a 95, he could keep his speed the way it is because guess what? Say they pressed him, right? I got press pro. Say if I get that up to platinum. Say I get platinum press pro, they press. I'm running a go route. I'm audibling. I'm switching his route to a go route. You know what I'm saying? And then what I do, I have multiple go routes or multiple deep routes. So I'll audible something, and then I try to like have like 2 go routes. Yo, what's good? What's good, Cap? But yeah, I had like multiple go routes and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Or a go route and a slant, or a go route and an in, or a dig, or a curl, or something like that. Just because I always want to have like 2-3 options in the pass game. That's why I build my team the way I build them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need jump with a guy like him. He not super fast, so him having cutter is gonna be good. jump ball 50-50, that's great. Cause he's 6'3". You know what I'm saying? We sure hands, press pro. You know what I'm saying? The way he gonna be built, he gonna be able to get a lot of short and intermediate routes and turn them into, you know what I'm saying, big gains, especially with downhill. And then let me see, and then he's gonna be open all the time with this his route running the way it's built. He's not dropping nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hands, his looseness is gonna be decent. Gonna be able to break tackles a lot. Powerful guy, never get hurt. Strength, I'm gonna get that up, of course. And then awareness. Awareness is really, really important too. As a lot of people be forgetting about this. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I upgrade my guys. Even if you look at my DBs suck. I'm not gonna lie, but they actually got me through the season, so I'm not tripping. But if you look at them, you can see all their speeds. They speed fast. I mean, they speed is pretty high, right? And they capped out. Now you got one young guy. This is my young guy. I got him out of high school. He's a 4-star. If you notice, the first thing I max out on my DB is speed, man. I'm not getting burnt because on defense, bro, I got a bend don't break mentality. Ain't too many people got the patience to dink and dunk up the field, and ain't too many people gonna actually be successful in running against me all game. So a lot of people, they want to go deep all fucking game. I'm not letting you beat me deep. I got fast corners and stuff. I blitz at the right time. I got good instincts and stuff on when to blitz. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to be patient. So the way I am, right? He's pretty fast. I'm gonna upgrade these two this off season, right? I'll upgrade this stuff throughout the season as well too. But some guys, they just like, I get most of my upgrade points in the off season. I got master motivated. I'll break that down to y'all later. So fucking, you know what I'm saying? So I, you know what I'm saying? I got quick jump. This is useful for sure. This is alright. Wrap up. This is alright. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't. Make sure your opponent don't, because I got situations. You see situations, especially in college football. You see a lot of bullshit situations where guys are like catch the ball, break a tackle off the corner, and run for a touchdown. This actually helps out with that. You know what I'm saying? Layout, lane cut. So if you see, bro, when with all my players, I try to max out a certain skill level, and then I do everything else, all the other attributes um based off of their badges. That's just how I do it. You ain't gotta do it like that though. But here go the bad part, right? So I got these three guys out of the portal. 3-star, right? He maxed out. He can't get no better. That's a bad thing about how I built my team. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to make sure that you know what I'm saying? Like being maxed out, that's the goal, honestly. That's my goal, but not this fucking low. Like these like it bit me in the ass in the playoffs when I went against a good team with a good player. Like with a good, like, actually user, you know what I'm saying? The user was actually good. Like I got away with this stuff most of the season. I was beating a lot of users' ass. But eventually, like, this caught up to me. You know what I'm saying? All these guys, I got them out the portal. Maxed out. Low max outs. Low max outs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got him out the portal. Now, he's a guy I'm going to build up. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get really good. You see, first thing I did last offseason, I got him as fast as I can possibly get. He's slow as shit with 91 speed. 91 speed, slow as shit. But maybe I'll have him in a slot or something like that. But and then these guys, they probably getting cut. They probably getting cut this offseason, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, you getting cut. 88 speed, you're a safety at best, and really, 88 speed and safety kind of slow for real too. Yeah, both of them probably getting cut. Not gonna lie. And even like You know what I'm saying? Like my DTs, my defensive tackles, bro. I try to get them. Like he's low key out of the portal too, and he's he a senior. He out of here anyway. But like him, Devin Knight, he gonna be nice. I got some spots, some stuff I can work on with him. I got his block shedding, you know what I'm saying, maxed out. His run stopping pretty maxed out, but I got other things I can work on with him. And he is a sophomore. Yeah, I got 2 more seasons with him. We gonna try to max him out. Like I said, the name of the game, you want to max out your players, but where they max out is super important. Let you know how good they're gonna be. I think he's gonna be straight. His strength. So my defensive tackles, I usually try to get them as strong as possible. I want to get them to 95 to 99 strength. I want to, you know what I'm saying. Reason being is because I don't want like in short yardage situations, you know what I'm saying, especially in the goal line and short yardage situations, strength is very important. I also want to push the pocket. Like I don't want guys to be able to step up in the pocket or nothing like that. I want to push the pocket. I want to create a lot of drama on the interior of the pocket. That's how I play. And then on the outsides, what? So on the outsides, you know what I'm saying? I want to collapse the pocket from the outside. I want to, you know what I'm saying? From the inside, I want the pocket to go like that. On the outside, I want the pockets to go like that. You funnel in, you know what I'm saying? To try to funnel in a lot of sacks. I want everybody helping each other, funnel in a lot of sacks. So, you know what I'm saying? And if you do that perfectly, the only way somebody's stopping you is if the quarterback got the acceleration to be able to hurry up, get the ball, and they can't do this under center. They can only do this out of the shotgun. Get the ball, hurry up, dart out, and run. You know what I'm saying? Roll out, hurry up, roll out. Then what you do, you cut the field in half, that works in my favor too. You know what I'm saying? And then they got 1 or 2 options. They can either pass the ball down the field with the field cut in half, or they can run. I want you to run. Me personally, I want the quarterbacks to run because I'm gonna tear his ass up. And either I'm gonna put your quarterback out of the game, and we gonna play along with the backup, or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make you fumble. So I'm always playing with the fourth quarter in mind. If I bust your ass in the first, if I'm killing you in the first and second quarter, this game is over with. Me personally, I'm always playing with the fourth quarter in mind, bro. So on my DNs, I try to get them. I got him out of the portal last offseason, but I'm gonna get his acceleration pretty high, and it can go really high. You see, like his stuff is already at 82. He got all that extra space, right? You know what I'm saying? And then even like you look at his abilities, bro. Like his abilities is pretty decent. Mental abilities, you can't really affect this. Like they either gonna come with this or they not. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, like I said, you can't really affect this, but it's nice to have certain abilities, like, you know what I'm saying, composure, gain and loss, more volatile. You play smart, you won't lose too much composure for real, because you know how to, like, get certain things. Like, it's certain things that I'm going to break down later, you know what I'm saying, on how to, like, manipulate their composure and their confidence and get them hot and stuff, and minimize the coldness of your players. Road dog, increase composure gains on roll. So those two abilities kind of stack on top of each other. Improved ability to play out of position. I'm probably never gonna do that, but it's nice to have. He a 4-star. The stars actually matter and stuff like. Well, it do, but it don't, bro. It do when you don't know they attributes, bro. Like if I was recruiting him out of high school, or I was recruiting him out of the portal, stars will give me an idea of like how good he can be. The weight increase, you know what I'm saying, every off season, like, you know what I'm saying. So he's gonna get a little bit better, probably be in like the mid 240s by next off season. See his deal breaker down there, you know what I'm saying, what matters to him. I have my defensive line usually like rotating in and out, keep fresh bodies up in there. Plus, I'm pretty deep, especially at the end, so I can rotate guys. The dev trait impact, I think that's the second highest dev trait, so it goes up pretty decently. His height is important because you know the DNs they get swats on this game, and a lot of times that just comes down to awareness. Honestly, awareness and play recognition, that stuff how they get a decent amount of swats. Um, so yeah, that's just how that shit work. You know what I'm saying? Like my fucking quarterbacks and stuff. I got guys that play a certain way. I, like I say, man, I try to. So even like with this quarterback right here, so his speed already high. I max that out because I try to make them good at what they good at. I max out whatever they good at. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they best at, and then work from there. So he was already a good runner. He's a pure runner quarterback. 3 star. His attributes can get pretty high for being a 3 star. 3 stars are not like irrelevant. 3 stars can be pretty good, especially sometimes like. So my next thing, I'm probably gonna max out his accuracy this off season. You know what I'm saying? If he's fast, he's accurate, and I probably get his throw power pretty, you know what I'm saying, up there. Then I probably go with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. With his he gonna be decent. He'll probably be a decent backup quarterback his senior year. If not even might even be a decent starter, but I'm not sure because I got some other guys up in the oven right now. Like him, he's gonna be like man. So I'm gonna show you what I mean by making them good at what they good at. Well, great at what they good at. He a 3 star QB. He's really good. I ball with him. He's super accurate. He was already accurate, so I made him even more accurate. I'm max this out this offseason. Then I might max this out this offseason, get him a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? And work from there, right? You know what I'm saying? With abilities in mind. With abilities in mind. Because what happens in college football, bro, in this game, when you go against, like, I'm going to show you something. Look at my overall, 87. The user for here is a 94. And the user for Clemson, his stuff a 99. Now watch these games. I'm going to show you something. I beat him 35-28, right? Some of these were sim because the users ended up, they was either fucking around and not trying to play their games or they sent me off or something. And he bust my ass. But like 28-23, y'all see, I beat two teams that y'all saw was a lot better than mine, right? That's only because of the abilities. When the overalls of your team, when another player's overall is decently higher than yours or way higher than yours, what can make a difference is those abilities can make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Can even it out. Abilities can make certain shit go in your favor. You know what I'm saying? Like when another player's overall is higher than your players, you can win that matchup just by an ability kicking off. So I know my overall, like I was, so with this Florida team, like I said, we going into year 5 coming up. With this Florida team, bro, I pretty much, so my team, it was built a certain way. The team was good, but they ain't fit the way I wanted to play. So, you know what I'm saying? I built up the team to be a certain way. I pretty much, you know what I'm saying? I got certain players. I care more about your attributes than, you know what I'm saying? I like certain attributes than others and stuff. So like if a receiver I could have got was like a fucking, maybe it was a receiver that was like a 96 overall, but he didn't have his speed is out like a 87. I don't want him on my team, bro, because that's not how I want to play. You know what I'm saying? Or say it was an offensive lineman, but his pass blocking maxes out at 71. I don't want him on my team, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do what I want to do. I need time. Or if it was a defensive tackle, his strength was at it maxes out at an 80. Nah, bro, not for the way I play. You know what I'm saying? Like so, So I was able to rebuild. So I kind of like rebuilt my team. I made the playoffs still. I missed the playoffs like 1 year, maybe two. But I made the playoffs this year. I made the playoffs the first year. Made the playoffs, I think, the second year too. I think I missed the playoffs the third year or something like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm still competitive, but I'm like, I'm not going to win no championship right now, no way. So I'm going to just rebuild, and then we'll see about that championship. So the way I made my team now, most of my starters are coming back. And I got Master Motivator. I got Master Motivator, so my players are gonna get, you know what I'm saying, really, really good over one off season. I got Master Motivator with my head coach, and my assistant coach got a few motivator. He got talent dev as well too, and then my other assistant coach got Master Motivator. So it's gonna be a great off season for me. We gonna see about that natty next year, though. This year, what record I have, man? This year, I went 12-3. And a lot of teams I played, I started the year off unranked because last year I was getting my ass kicked a little bit, and I wasn't ranked at first. I ended up getting ranked. You know what I'm saying? Beating a lot of people's asses. It was my revenge year. I went 12-3. You know what I'm saying? So I say so I got next year I got a really good. I got most of my starters coming back. They only getting way better. You know what I'm saying? Especially with motivator. So I'll be back next year. I'm gonna see about that natty, but we gonna revisit this convo. I'm gonna show y'all how to like really build y'all team up.